Lincoln with Fire Team Whiskey, and I'm bringing you your workout of the day. We're doing exercises 10 to 12, 19 to 21, and 4 to 6 today. Let's get warmed up. So it may be super early or super late for you, or maybe it's the middle of the day and you're doing a lunchtime workout. So no matter what time of the day it is, it's super early where I am right now. Let's reverse. So maybe you're not feeling it, maybe you're still feeling a little sleepy, maybe you're reluctant to get your workout done, and you need a little motivation. Let's do posterior kicks. So I was thinking about my motivation this morning, and my motivation kind of came up, and I thought of that quote, and I'm not going to quote it exactly, but basically it's, you know, when you want to make a change, it's going to take time. We all know that, right? I mean, I know a lot of people like to kid themselves and think that some like magic pill or magic process is going to happen and they're going to, you know, lose the weight overnight or 40 pounds in 40 days, you know. Take reach, and none of that stuff is permanent. You know, we're all smarter than that. But to think about, you know, this morning the time is going to pass either way. No matter what, the time is going to pass. So am I going to choose to pass that time not working on my goals, or I'm going to choose to pass that time working on my goals? Really, there's only two choices in life. So either you pass the time doing it or pass the time not. Either way, the time's going to pass. And you're going to look back and say to yourself, gosh, I wish I would have started that 6 months ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, and how much further would I be along if I would have done that? So that's what I'm keeping in mind and using as motivation this morning, is thinking about how much further along will I be if I stay consistent and pass this time, because it's going to pass anyway, working on my goals. So let's get started with our workout. Tiny mummy runs. I'm going to start my timer here. So I'm going to start progress, but I'm going to take a 10-second break just because we're just getting started. Use this to kind of get warmed up. It's a little chilly in here, which I will appreciate in a few minutes. Keeping that core nice and tight. All right, plank hold. So I'm going to take that 10-second break just because I'm just getting warmed up. Workouts, guys. You know, it's 20-second intervals. The time is going to pass. The time is going to pass no matter what you're doing. So either push yourself for those 20 seconds or not. Either way, the time is going to pass. You would have either wasted it or not. Bear crawl. So I'm going to turn to the side here. Waiting again on that 10 seconds. And taking my knees just to hover right over the mat. You guys have seen all of these exercises before. You should be familiar with them. You should be used to them. You should be doing them to form. There's no excuse. Don't act like you've never seen these before. Good work. So we're doing knee drivers. We're coming up. I'm going to take that 10-second break. Getting ready. So I am doing the progression. I'm just taking that 10-second break for this first round, just so I can get a little warmed up. A little chilly in here. Body's starting to pump that blood around, get a little warmer. Hip lifts coming down to the mat. And taking that 10 seconds, pushing those heels down into the mat. Driving my hips up as high as I can go. Maybe you don't have the flexibility, maybe you don't have the range of motion. I don't have a lot of range of motion here. But do the best you can. We're not rushing through this. This is our ab, our core, so we don't need to rush. Clock lunges coming up. Again, I'm taking a 10-second break. Clock lunges. I'm watching my form here. So look down, look at where your knees are going. So when I step to the side, my knee is staying right over that knee. When I step forward, my knee doesn't go forward to my toe. Clock, or ski jumper, excuse me. Getting ready. Sit down in that squat. Swing my arms. Nice and big to get that heart rate up. Landing softly, so I'm not jumping down and stomping my feet. Landing softly. Flutter kicks coming down to the mat. You can place your hands underneath your hips. You need to for a little bit more support here. Kicking nice and fast. I'm rolling my shoulder blades right up off the mat. So pretty much my entire back is not touching the ground. It's at a hover. So I'm balancing on my seat here. Getting a little extra core work. Taking advantage of my strengths here. Prisoner squat walk. We all have our strengths, take advantage of them. So in prisoner squat walk, we're staying down low. We're not coming up out of that squat. Stay down low, keep that chest open. That's why we put the hands behind the head, just to remind us. So we're not hunched over here. Keep that head up. Good work. So that was all those exercises, all 9. So take a break if you need to. If not, we're gonna go right into it. So I'm gonna hit the button, we're gonna go. I need mommy. So I'm not taking the 10-second breaks here. So you can follow along with me or take the breaks. Come on. We're gonna fly through this, get it done. Plank hold. Keeping those wrists under shoulders. Again, kind of recovering your breathing here. Breathe into it, don't hold your breath. Try to keep that back as straight as possible. All right, bear crawl. So I'm going right into it. Keeping those knees to a hover. Right over the mat. I'm moving side to side. You can go back and forth. It's up to you. But keep that butt out of the air. I don't want to see any of this. Keep that butt out of the air. Keep the knees down. Woo! Those will definitely work your quads. Knee drivers. Come on, this is cardio. Pick up the pace. Good work, push yourself. Hip lifts coming down. Plant those hands, plant those feet. Charge those hips up. Squeeze into the glutes. Keep everything nice and tight in the middle. This works your back, hip flexors, your glutes. But if you're not squeezing in the middle, you're not getting the core work here. Hawk lunges. Coming up. Again, this is our strength. So we're not rushing. We're watching that form. We're using this to take advantage of that cardio recovery. Watch that form, control that breathing. Getting warmed up. Ski jumpers. I'm going right into it. Big arm swings to get that heart rate up. Still getting warmed up here. Water kicks. Coming down to the mat. I put my hands underneath my hips. Kicking nice and fast. Breathing. And now you want to hold your breath during these abs. Don't do it. Big deep breaths. You just got done with cardio. We're getting to the end of this round here. First our squat walk. So your breathing is going to be continuing to climb as we go along. Take advantage. So I'm staying low, staying low. Stay low in that squat, don't come out of it. Challenge those legs. You got this. And good work. Whew. Great job. Take a little break. A little water if you need it, because we're going right back into it, guys. I told you we're getting this done today. Let's go. I need mommy. We're gonna do one more progress, then I'll show you the modified. Come on, we're climbing. We're building. Each round, that heart rate needs to come up. Plank hold. Going right into it. Check your form. Try to keep that back as straight as possible. So if you start to sway here, you need to go to the modified and drop those knees. If you have to push those hips back, same thing. Watch your form. Look at yourself in the mirror, tell your body, hey, is my back straight? Is it pretty straight here? Hopefully mine is. Bear crawl. So I'm going to show you this to the side so you can see how low my knees are. See how my knees are low? They're right over the mat. I'm not going too far here, just to show you. So my butt's not up. Keeping them down. So I'm challenging those quads. This is really going to light up the quads here. Lower abs. And we got knee drivers. One of my favorites. Get that heart rate climbing. Come on, this is how we progress. You gotta get it climbing every round. We're gonna be halfway through. So we should be halfway through to get there to, oh, coming down. No, I don't know where I'm at. Hip lifts. I'm getting confused. I'm getting so excited. We're almost halfway. That's okay. I had the 10-second break, so I have time. Charge those hips up. Charge them up. Try to get to the same point every time. Clock lunges. So I'm going to turn the side for this one. Just to show you how low I'm sitting, how low I'm going in the lunges. Maybe if you have the range of motion, tap that knee down. So you're not rushing here. So don't worry about having to tap the knee down. Then it takes a little longer. You're not rushing. So don't worry about it. Ski jumpers. Oh yeah, starting to sweat. Heart rate is climbing. Exactly what we need to be doing. Keep those arms swinging. Big arm swings equal higher heart rate. Water kicks. So I'll show you the modified in a minute. And you'll see those cardio moves. Arms are big. That gets your heart rate up. Kicking fast here. Or you can slow it down and make them a little bigger. It's up to you. I like the small and fast. I feel like it gets into the lower abs a little bit more. Coming up, prisoner squat walk. Staying low, not coming out of it. Turn to the side. So I'm not going very far, but I want to show you how far down I'm sitting. Like I'm trying to sit in a chair. Keeping that chest up. Good work. Woo, starting to sweat. That means it's working. Great job. Towel off if you need to. We're going right back into it. And I'm going to do the modified here. So you can continue to progress. That's what you were doing. But I want to show one round modified. Just to show you, you can still work hard, even if you have to modify. Plank hold. So watch this one for modified. Very important. Shoulders and wrists are lined up. Hips pushed forward. You can even raise those feet. That drives your hips forward. Forces me to activate my abs. All right, so it's okay if you have to modify, but do it right if you're modifying. Modify does not mean half-ass. So bear crawl, you can have the knees up a little higher as a modifier, or knees are down and I'm crawling side to side. Or another version is tabletop, knee drive here in the chest. So you have 3 different modifiers for that one. Knee drivers. So again, this is cardio, guys. And if this is a modified, then I'm still moving fast. Arms are big. Remember what I said about arms? That gets that heart rate up. So moving those arms fast and high gets that heart rate up. Even if I'm modifying, you can hear me get out of breath. Out of breath here, guys. And I'm modifying. Hip lifts. So hip lifts, no difference here except for range of motion is a little less. So maybe you have an issue with your shoulders. Come down to elbows. Lift hips here. So the range of motion is going to be smaller because you're lower here, but that's your modifier. Clock lunges. Same thing, there's not really much of a modifier here other than just less range of motion. I know a lot of people have had knee surgeries who can't really go forward, and that's fine. Then you just go back. So just go back to the best of your ability and don't go forward. So you do what works for you, that keeps challenging you, but doesn't re-injure. Ski jumpers, again, big arms here. So just because I'm not jumping doesn't mean I'm not moving fast. Swinging those arms, getting that heart rate up, tapping side to side. Big step side to side, so you're kind of working those glutes and those thighs and those hips. Coming down for flutter kicks. Again, I'll show you the modified. You can put hands under hips. Heels are down. Roll the shoulder blades up. You can tap down here or keep the head all the way down and do flutter kicks from here. So you may not be able to do them that low because that puts a lot of strain on the back with the head down. So you can make the movements bigger. Prisoner squat walk. Coming up. Modified. Same thing. We're just not going down as low, guys. but I'm still staying in that squat level position. I'm not coming up and down. This is not what we're doing. Staying down. So you see the difference between the do not do and the do. Good work. Woo! Wow, that went by fast. So get a little, tiny little sip of water if you need it. Don't gulp it down. And we're going right into it, guys. Let's go. Heidi mummies. So now we see the finish line. We are almost there. We've been challenging ourselves this whole time. The heart rate should be up. I just modified, so mine's down a little bit, but I'm gonna get it back up. Plank hold. Coming down, check your form. Look in the mirror if you need to. Or ask your buddy, hey, is my butt up in the air? Check it, fix it. Even if you can do this just for a little while and then you've got to drop your knees, that's okay. Do it as long as you can. Bear crawl. All right, so walking here. Good work. Keeping those knees as low as I can. My arms are challenged. Getting a little tired. We got this. Good job. Knee drivers coming up. Woo! Take a second to get up. That's that old lady in me. Hey, that's part of the workout, that getting down, getting up. That challenges your heart rate too. That works your whole body, having to get up and go down. Some of us who are a little older feel a little bit more hipless. So I'm charging my heels. So see how my toes are rolled up? That kind of makes me remind me to push my heels into the ground. So if I'm rolled into my toes, I'm not going to have the range of motion. It's going to look weird like this. So maybe lift your toes a little bit and kind of get you right into that correct form. Block lunges. Bring up, and turn to the side. So you can see, I'm going as low as I can, hitting that knee on the floor. I'm not in any rush because this is my strength. And I'm not going to rush through my strength. Good work, we got this, we're almost there. Ski jumpers. Going right into it. Good work. We got this, we're almost there. We see that finish line. We got it, come on. Flutter kicks, coming down. Kicking fast. Core is tight. Don't hold your breath. Roll those shoulder blades up if you can. If not, do the modified, place the head down. Breathe. Come on, I'm sweating with you here. It's not like you're the only one suffering. I'm doing this with you. I'm with you all the way. I'm not walking around the room just saying, hey, this is what you should do this. You gotta do it to this form. Let me tell you what to do. No, I'm sweating with you. I'm doing it with you. I'm checking my form. And I'm talking to you at the same time, which makes it much harder Good work. Woo! All right, if you're not sweating now, you're not trying hard enough. So push yourself, progress it, go faster. Come on, we see the finish line, let's do it. Heiny mummy, you and me, let's do this. Let's get it done. You can pump your arms if you need a little bit more. Again, once you got arms, you're getting that heart rate up. Like cold. Take that cardio break, big breath. Check your form. Check your form every time. You're not going to get the benefits of the move if you're not doing it right. Sure, you're going to get some cardio, but I'd rather you get both. Cardio and core and strength. That's why we have all three here. It's not just getting sweaty for 30 minutes. You can do that by just dancing around. I want you to focus on doing these moves right. So when you do the bear crawl, you're getting those quads screaming, those deltoids, those shoulders, those lats screaming because you're doing them right. Woo! Knee drivers coming up. Come on. See if you can jump higher or just go faster in the move. We got this. Come on. Woo! Hip lifts. Come on. We got this. Let's go. Got it. See that finish line. Woo! Rock lunges. Oh yeah. Get that strength. Get lower. Almost there. Sweating. Out of breath. Feeling good. Maybe even feeling bad. But that's okay. We're almost there. You can do this. They're only 20-second intervals. Come on, you can do anything for 20 seconds. Ski jumps. You want to do the fast version. Jump a little smaller. So you're swinging those arms even faster. I like the big jumps. Feeling this. Out of breath. Flutter kicks. Come on, I'm sweating with you. I'm not just a trainer watching you, telling you what to do. I'm in there sweating. I'm out of breath. I'm pushing myself. I'm trying to progress. Because that's what this is all about. Just progress, guys. Just improve every day. Prisoner squat walk. Almost there. Sprint to the finish. We got this. Sprint it. I mean, don't go fast, but you know what I mean. See that finish line, finish strong. We're not rushing through these. We're staying down. Don't lose that form, we're almost there. Keep those knees behind the toes. And good work. Give yourself a high five, pat on the back. Get a little water if you need it. Fantastic work. My timer is saying we are done. Get a little water, we'll cool down. All right, great job. Deltoid stretch. Don't lock your knees out. Actively pull that arm into your chest. We work those lats, deltoids, shoulders a lot today. We didn't do any push-ups, but we still work those muscles. You don't have to do push-ups to work those muscles. You need to keep confusing the body. That's why we switch up the order. That's why we do different exercises. That's why there's 27 different exercises. I know you're like, geez, that's a lot. But it's all about keeping the body guessing. Switch. Keep the body guessing, guys. Switch it up. Don't do the same routines every day. I know that, I have to check myself sometimes when I do strength training in the afternoon, that I don't go to the same, bench and do the same exercises and the same equipment. I gotta keep things fresh. Otherwise, my body's not gonna develop because it's just gonna be used to those same moves, and I'm not pushing myself past to, do those little mini muscle tears and develop those new muscle fibers. Good job, let's do a quad stretch. This should feel good after those bear crawls, those clock lunges, those prisoner squat walks. Did a lot of legs today. Working those major muscle groups too, those big leg muscles, not only improve your strength, but it also helps you burn calories longer and more. So, that's a big mistake that people make is, they're only focused on maybe, especially you guys, working out that upper body in the gym. And you're not working those big muscles and taking advantage of improving that cardiovascular and that metabolic fitness. Switch legs. So don't just focus on, well, I just want to, have big biceps. Fine, that's great. But work on the rest of the body, because then, if you just have big biceps, but, you have 35% body fat, how is that helping your health? Biceps are not going to make you healthy. It doesn't make you healthy. I mean, that's the bottom line. So work on that health stuff, work on that cardiovascular. You're getting a lot of cardio with this workout, even with the core and the strength built in. It's all cardio the whole time. But it's only a 30-minute workout, guys. So you're going hard and fast for 30 minutes, and then you're done. And that's all you need. Let's switch. So you're actively pulling that knee across to the other side of the body. You can add that spinal twist looking over that back shoulder if you want to. That might feel good on your lower back. And take advantage of those rest days. It's important to kind of stretch the body, use a foam roller, do some yoga. That's kind of my down day. I like to do some yoga and just really get a good stretch in. Take advantage, because your body needs to heal itself in order to develop. So if you're constantly tearing those muscle fibers and never giving them a break, then you're not going to get the developments in those muscle fibers. Great job today, guys. Awesome workout. So this is Captain Lincoln with Fireteam Whiskey, and I sweat along with you. We did exercises 10 to 12, 19 to 21, 4 to 6. Have an awesome day. I'll see you at the next WOD.